Hello, so what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be using the CAS to answer a question. So in this question, there's going to be large values in the data set, and those large values are going to mean that we are eventually going to need to do large calculations. The reason why it's better for a CAS to do large calculations than, let's say, do it in a piece of paper on your head, do it in a piece of paper on your head, do it in your head or on a piece of paper, is because that the CAS is much more efficient and much more productive, which is useful because it's faster. So the question is as follows. Bill Gates would like to work out what the mean of his views on a YouTube video were over 20 days. He wanted to document it for his autobiography. His results are as follows. On day 1, he had 500,000 views, and each day thereafter, his number of views doubled. So now we're going to start off by highlighting the important information. So first of all, it's over 20 days. So we're over 20 days, and we highlight that because we need to know the period it's over. That would be very hard to do if we didn't know that. Then on day 1, he had 500,000 views. So we need to know what it starts. So then we can say on each day thereafter, his number of views doubled. So this is so we know the values in the data set. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to the CAS. I didn't start here, so I'm going to go off of this. I'm going to not save it. And we're going to go down to lists. Sorry, do that again. So I'm going to move this out of the way. And here we go to lists and dot and spreadsheet, which is what this is called. So it starts off, it's over 20 days. So that means we're going to need to use 20 rows because each row represents a day. So that's day 1, day 2, day 3, yeah, etc. So the second piece of information is that on day 1 he had 500,000 views. So on day 1 we write in 500,000 views. Then the next piece of information is that each day thereafter his number of views double. So we go back to this. And now it's important to do this because it is case sensitive. So if you use the wrong case, it doesn't work. We want the result of A1 doubled times by 2. And if we click out, that should give us 1 million. So that's very useful. Now, a cool thing that the CAS does, or the software does, is that if I copy this, which is Control C, then I click Shift and I go down to the 20th day, go down to the 20th day. Then I click Control V to paste. What it's basically doing is it copies the formula down. So as you can see, the formula is there and it gives it to each one. So it goes A1, A2, A3, A4, and etc. as follows. So what this is doing is it says A2, so the row before, take that value and times it by 2, so double it, which is what it's doing. So now that we know that, what we do is we want to find the mean. So we go in this row, and we want the result of the mean of day 1, A1, day 1, to day 20. We do that, we click off it, and since it's not a decimal, we don't have to worry about changing the settings. So we have this number, and that's the mean. So, and the number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 26,214,375,000 views is his mean. That is a lot of views. So what we've done is, the reason why this is better to do on CAS is, had we done it in our heads or on a piece of paper, it would have taken much longer to have done. And this shows the efficiency of the CAS. So yeah, cool, thank you.